2. In this video, we are going to talk about how to edit our recordings and how to use Screencastify Submit with our students. So to start with, once you record a video on Screencastify, it automatically saves to your Google Drive. Screencastify creates its own folder and all of your recordings will save there. So if we are going to edit one of our recordings, we are going to click our arrow. Now, you do not have to be on the Screencastify site. We can open up a new tab from anywhere, click our Screencastify arrow, and this will open. A couple things that we have up here. So we have our settings, we have notifications. This is a quick access to all of our recordings that are saved in Google Drive. Over here is where we want to click because right down here you can see Editor, and that's what we want to open. When it opens Editor, if this is opening directly after you've recorded something, it's going to open up with the video you just recorded. This is the most recent video that I have recorded, so this is what's coming up in my editor. If you want to open up a new video and add a new recording to it, you can simply click this blue plus button, and you're either going to upload a clip from your computer or you're going to upload it from your drive. You can see here it tells you how long your video is. By uploading, that's going to add the video to this. Now, you have a couple settings over here, so you can click New Project at any point in time. You can go to your recordings if you need to look through all of your recordings, feedback, and so on. Now, recording, you've got a couple options of cutting, cropping, or adding text. So you can see here, my little white line shows me exactly where I'm at in my video. And you can see this space here because I've clipped part of my video again. So let's say I'm right here in my video and I want to clip this end piece off. You would want to click wherever your line is at. Once you click, that's where, when I click cut, that's where it's going to cut. So now I've cut this into two pieces. Now I can either cut this piece again if I need part of it, or I can click on this piece, and when it's highlighted in blue, I can click delete, and it is going to get rid of that piece. If you are looking to crop, you can click crop, and it's going to pull up wherever your white line is at. So if you need to go further, you can go anywhere you need to, and draw the rectangle to crop. So if you just want to show that piece, you can do that, and you can click done. And now suddenly that's where it's going to zoom in on. It gets rid of everything else. Now you notice there is a jump here. That's not actually going to, it doesn't just stop when you're playing. It will just jump straight from this clip right to here. You can see as I kind of run my white bar back and forth. If at any point in time you would like to listen to yours and watch it to make sure it sounds okay and you're not missing anything, you can press the play button. It'll play it through with your sound. You can also click the add text. Again, it's going to add text wherever your white bar was. So our white bar left off here. If I click add text, it's going to assume that I mean there. So if I want my text maybe further down here, I'm going to click that white bar there, and I can click text and I can write something. Let's say I want to write, listen to directions. And there's my listen to directions. I have a couple options here in terms of my font, whether I want it to be, what size I'd like it to be, how I want it to be aligned, where I would like it to be space-wise at the top at the bottom. And that's how our text works. Now, when you're completely done with your video and you would like to save this video, you can click download. So you can either download this video to your computer or you can click save to Google Drive. Before I do that, one more thing I want to note, if you have multiple recordings and you want to put them together, you absolutely can. You're just going to have to upload them and add the clips one at a time. So I would add clip. I would go to either my drive or my computer. I would upload one clip, and then I would go back to the plus sign and upload another clip. So you can upload and put as many clips together as you need to. Now, let's say I add it to my drive and I click save. It's going to ask you to name your video. So I'm going to say sample. and I'm going to click Save. This box is going to show up and it's going to be processing your video. Once your video is processed and ready to go, you will be able to find it directly on your drive. You can change the sharing settings to whatever you would like them to be, whether you want them to be shared with just a specific email address or you want them to be shared with anyone on the web or anyone that has the link. That's it for our video about editing our recording. Join us in our next video to learn all about Screencastify Submit and how to use that with our students.